Hi, I'm Steve Parker. Welcome to Connecticut Style. Glad you were able to stop by and spend a little time with us today. Coming up, as our loved ones get older, we want to make sure they're getting the best possible care. Today, we'll talk about CareCo Continuum of Care and the many programs for seniors, including the Memory Cafe Garden. Plus, the Closer to Free ride to benefit the Smilo Cancer Hospital at Yale in New Haven is looking for riders and volunteers. We'll tell you how you can take part. It's going to be a great time. And I'm here with gluten-free chef Robert Landolfi.
Pleasure.
Hi, you wear that well, gluten-free.
I love it. Well, what I'm doing is I am the gluten-free chef, and today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show people how to make chocolate Kahlua cupcakes.
Chocolate Kahlua?
Kahlua
cupcakes? Did you see the crew perk up when we said Kahlua cupcakes?
Exactly. They're going to love them, and they're going to be able to decorate them with whatever toppings they want.
Oh, this is going to be fantastic. Just in time for dessert.
That's
All right, we'll get back to you in just a little bit. Right now, I'm going to toss it to my pal, Teresa.
All right, Steve, the My TV 9 Star competition is down to the top 9 finalists, and each day we're going to introduce one of the top 9. And I'm here with Samantha McKelvey. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So tell me what it's been like so far.
It's been crazy. It's been a whirlwind, and I'm very excited to be here. So it's been great.
And I know that everyone was at Buffalo Wild Wings earlier this week.
Yes.
And that was fun?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Everyone had big neon green posters for me, so I got a lot of support.
You got a fan club already,
yeah,
huh?
I had a little fan club.
All right, well, we're going to learn all about you coming up shortly. But Samantha, let's get the show on the road. Look right to camera 1. Tell everyone what they're going to do.
Sit back and relax. You are having lunch with style.
Rachel Lutzker for Advanced Window Systems of Berlin. Did you know that AWS has great prices on expert roofing and siding too? Get the best for less and call AWS.
Advanced Window Systems, 1-800-841-6544.
What happened? We were in a plane and it crashed. We are gonna die out here. There is Derek. He was sucked outside. Derek!
ABC's Grey's Anatomy season finale tonight at 9/8 Central.
I see all kinds of injuries. Working as a nurse for a personal injury law firm, I help people just like you understand their medical options after an accident. I love what I do, so just call Carter Mario Injury Lawyers and ask to talk to a nurse so we can talk about your injuries and your options. The call is completely confidential and there's no obligation. After your accident, talk to a nurse at Carter Mario Injury Lawyers. 1-800-900-6700.
Get your home and garden ready at Vinnie's of Wallingford. Vinnie's expert staff prides itself on serving all of your gardening needs while providing free custom landscaping design. Vinnie's of Wallingford, making beautiful gardens come alive.
Rachel Lutzker for Advanced Window Systems of Berlin. When I needed windows, I chose AWS for their local 30 years of experience. Get the best for less.
Advanced Window Systems, 1-800-841-6544.
How many times have you said to yourself, or someone else has said to you, it's all about the quality of life. It's quality of life no matter what your age is. And the CareCo Continuum helps people to stay in their homes no matter what condition they find themselves in. Today we're going to focus on CareCo Geriatric Care and the Memory Cafe and Garden. Joining me right now are Helga Fanner, the founder of CareCo, and DJ Nucci, a care manager. How are you, Helga? Good to see you. DJ, nice to see you. Give us an idea of the overview of what CareCo Continuum is all about, if you could, please.
It's basically to enhance quality of life for our seniors.
Mm-hmm.
So we have several programs that are all tied together that help people stay at home.
And isn't that the key? The longer you can stay in your own house, that more or less ensures your quality of life?
Absolutely.
All right, now tell us a little bit about the CareCo Cognitive Memory Cafe and Garden. That really is a mouthful. Can you explain what that's all about? At least I got it right as far as saying it. Go ahead.
It's one of the largest ongoing problems is memory impairment. So we're trying to do a little bit more than just, be in people's homes. We try to offer some free programs to enhance life, such as gardening and cooking and art. And we have Tai Chi classes on Mondays, and we send artists to people's homes, and we have a variety of programs through the Cognitive Fund and our Memory Cafe, which is on our little campus. It's the building in the back where seniors meet with families and talk about their issues and deal, have other people involved that have the same problems and issues, and
it's a great way for them to socialize.
Exactly.
Well, you know, and that's really the key, is keeping them socializing, keeping them active. My late aunt used to do crossword puzzles all the time. Now, the last time that you were on, we featured recipes from your Care to Care cookbook, right? Now, how does that work into the Cognitive Fund and the Memory Cafe Gardeners?
Well, we had such a huge response on the original Care to Cook cookbook that we decided we would do another one. And we have our gardeners who are just starting a garden on the patio part of the Memory Cafe, and they were talking about making dips and salads and putting recipes in. And so we said, you know what, this is perfect. We'll do another cookbook. On top of that, we couldn't put all the recipes into the first cookbook because we received so many. So we had taken the salad section out and the appetizer section out. So we're going to do a cookbook this summer, a summer cookbook with the gardeners from the Memory Cafe and any facilities that want to contribute, or any seniors or whoever wants to contribute to it. And, and I'm sure it's going to be too big again.
So we'll be going into fall.
Well, that's wonderful. I mean, they're part of the program. They're contributing, and they get to see their ideas in the book too, which is great.
Absolutely.
Makes them feel like they still have a good sense of self-worth and a lot of value.
Oh, they do. They absolutely do.
All right. Give us an idea, DJ, if you could, about what the geriatric care managers do within the program.
The geriatric care managers basically bring families together that, you know, that may be dealing with the issues of memory loss in their family, and they don't know where to go for help. So they'll go out and they'll do assessments, you know, and that's part of this program that we have, you know, on campus, is to basically give them a place to focus their stress. It's a stressful situation for them.
Nothing's worse than being with somebody and seeing them, you know, having problems like that. You're almost in denial a while yourself.
That's what I was just going to say. First it's denial, and then it's, you know, maybe there is a problem. Where do I go for help? And they know they can come to us for help.
I've always said that the frustration is our parents helped us, and we're in a position where we want to help them, and we can't save them like they might have saved us.
That's exactly right.
All right, can we talk a little bit about the sale of the book and how the support goes to the Cognitive Fund?
Oh, all the proceeds from the book are going to go to the CareCo Cognitive Fund, and which also funds the Memory Cafe.
Okay, great.
So it's you know, not for profit. It's
I like it, and it's all going for a great cause. Now, I understand, again, as we like people to do from time to time, that there's a special offer that you're making to our Connecticut style viewers. I mean, we like to be able to bring something special that they can only find here. So, what's the special offer that you have here today?
The special is that we will go out and actually do a mini cognitive assessment. We will assess the needs of the health care in the home, what they may need as far as maybe dressing, toileting, bathing. Also check for safety in the home. Do they have ramps? Do they have handbars? Do they need wider doors? Do they have a wheelchair? You know, all of those types of things that the families just don't really think of. We have people that can do that.
So you come out to the house, and there's 5 points that you cover, basically, right?
There's the financial planning. If someone needs help with that, we have experts on our staff that will help with reverse mortgages, with the Connecticut Home Care Program, you know, which is VA funding for. That's the first one. The second one is the safety check, which we'll just do a free safety evaluation, like she said, ramps, but also simple things like bars, or even the little tiny ramps that go between, you know, the threshold ramps, are very inexpensive, fixes a lot of problems to get people, you know, access for their homes.
Okay, so basically, let's put the phone number up on the screen, because this is for the first 10 callers only. This isn't something that we can just,
because it's 5 points.
You've got to call CareCo directly. Go directly to CareCo. You're not calling us. Call CareCo 1-888-982-2731. Now, this is for a chance to possibly get one of 10 home visits that you're going to do free of charge, right? Come on out and have
all 5 points free of charge.
All right.
Geriatric.
Go through all 5 points. All right. CareCo Continuum has corporate offices in Waterford, covering New London County. We've got Brantford, which is covering the New Haven County, and East Berlin, covering the Hartford, Middlesex counties. Again, give them a call right now if you'd like part of that home assessment. You'll feel a lot better, a lot less guilt, and you'll know your family is in good hands. Give them a call, 1-888-982-2731, or visit CareCoContinuum.com. Ladies, this is great stuff. I hope to see you again soon.
Thanks so much.
God bless you for what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
All right, up next, how you can get involved in the Closer to Free ride to benefit Smilo Cancer Hospital, Yale New Haven Hospital, when Connecticut Style returns. Right on.
Now is the time to take advantage of a great offer from Xfinity, only from Comcast. Right now, you can get Xfinity TV for just $10 a month for 12 months. Call 1-866-454-9301 today. Get local programming in the top networks like CBS, NBC, ABC, and Fox, so you can watch hit shows like 30 Rock and The Office for one low price. Call 1-866-454-9301 and get Xfinity TV starting as low as $10 a month for 12 months. Or step up to a digital TV package and get access to Xfinity On Demand, with the most on-demand choices, on TV and streaming online. Plus, start an on-demand show in one room and finish it in another. And Xfinity offers tons of HD movies and shows and premium channels like HBO and Showtime. So don't wait. Get started with Xfinity TV for as low as $10 a month for 12 months. Or step up to a digital TV package today. Call 1-866-454-9301 now.
Do you have bad credit? Going to another car dealer could be a real gamble. It could even ruin your chances of getting financed somewhere else. No dealership knows more about helping you get financed than Bob's of Milford.
You could drive away in this brand new Buick Cross for just $199 a month.
Don't take chances with other dealerships. Come to Bob's of Milford and get the financing you deserve.
Bob's of Milford.
He just wants to get you a loan.
Open Sundays.
Now, whether you want to ride or volunteer, there are all sorts of ways you or your company can get involved in this year's Closer to Free, a ride to benefit Smile Cancer Hospital at Yale New Haven. Joining me now are Kevin Walsh, the Development Vice President, along with Dr. Tam Lee, one of the riders. Gentlemen, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think, first, Kevin, we have to talk a little bit about the Cancer Center. How does it benefit?
Well, as everybody's aware with healthcare reform, there's shrinking reimbursements coming for not only clinical care, but research in particular. And there's never been a more critical time as far as research and a cure for cancer is concerned. So we want to generate as much funds as possible to go ahead and fund clinical care as well as research at Yale Cancer Center.
And this is the second year, so I'm
Yes.
assuming the first year had to be a success.
Well, we'd like to think it was a success. We had 251 riders, almost 400 volunteers. It was a very emotional ride. I know Dr. Lee will talk a little bit about that, but we raised $430,000.
It's terrific.
And one thing that's terrific is every penny raised by the riders goes to research and cancer, clinical care. So not one penny is spent on the ride itself. The hospital covers all those costs.
Very good. Now, Dr. Lee, you're training, you're getting ready for this year?
I trained this morning at 5 o'clock.
Wow. Tell me about your experience last year.
As I was telling Kevin how, because he doesn't get to be out there with us riders, but I felt like I was Lance Armstrong because they treated me as if the volunteers and the supporters, you get food, you get fed constantly.
All your needs are catered to, huh?
Absolutely.
Now, you're part of a team, or how does it work?
Yeah, a few years ago, I was watching TV, the Haiti earthquake, and I saw these children just were sitting there waiting for help, and so I was just saying, well, maybe they're waiting for tomorrow, so because the help will come. And I thought, well, not only these children in Haiti, but those who have cancer, they're waiting for another day. So I called up a few friends and I said, why don't we form a team called Team for Tomorrow?
Oh, I see, okay.
And so that's how it got all started. And so we got involved in another ride in another state, and so we learned a lot from that. And when we heard of the Smilo ride in our backyard,
you signed right up
our
for it,
team
right?
said we have to do this,
That's
and
great.
so we have every few months we have a fundraising event, and it ranges from shredding paper, to bowling, to wine tasting events.
Not bad, right? That's
and we had a
fun.
comedian come out and do little things, and we realize it's the little events that help us raise to reach tens of thousands of dollars, and so that's what our team would do throughout the year.
Very nice.
You
Let's talk about the ride, where it is, when it is, how people can get involved.
Okay, the second ride will be September 8th, and it will start and stop at Yale Bowl. And there'll be 3 different routes. There'll be a 25-mile route, a 65-mile route, and a 100-mile route that Dr. Lee did last year.
100 miles?
Yes.
Wow.
And so we'll go through 19 Connecticut towns. It will start about 7 a.m. We'll do the opening.
We're looking at the map right now.
Yes.
You do cover a lot of territory
it covers a lot
there.
of town, and the last half of the ride is absolutely gorgeous along the shoreline. And that's one of the things that we heard back from the riders, is that the courses were just spectacular.
And do you have to be an expert here? I know probably you need to train a little bit, but...
Well, you need to train, especially if you're going to tackle the 65 or the 100. But for a novice rider, 25-mile, he could probably do that in a couple of hours with some minimal training. And there are training rides scheduled for those people that would like to participate. And if you go to the rideclosertofree.org website, you can see when those training rides are scheduled.
We're going through a lot of pictures. Seems like you have a lot of people involved in the event, a lot of volunteers.
Well, the volunteers are really what make for such a rider experience. And last year, like I said, we had close to 400 volunteers, and we're hoping to hit 500 volunteers this year because they're key and critical to our success.
And what about a monetary goal? I know the whole thing is to raise money.
Yes. We raised $430,000 last year. We'd like to raise $1 million this year, and we'd like to have 500 riders. So those are the goals this year.
Very good. Dr. Lee, you're going to keep training? You have time,
Absolutely.
Right? Very good. Best of luck to you. And let's put some information up on the screen in case you are interested here. Whether you want to ride, volunteer, or get your company involved, for more information, you can call 203-688-8727 or visit rideclosertofree.org. Let's try that again. Visit rideclosertofree.org.
Exactly.
There we go. All right. And of course, it's right there on your screen. Gentlemen, thanks for sharing the information with us. Stay with us. We're going to be cooking in the kitchen next with Steve. Don't go anywhere.
All these people are fighting hard to stop new development in their neighborhood.
Yeah, there were hundreds of people ready to speak out against it. They all came to Town Hall in Berlin.
Well, you know we were right there with them, making sure their concerns were heard.
We expect traffic and parking congestion to increase significantly, and that's a real risk to our kids, and we're concerned about it.
Who's got your back? News 8.
Catch all your favorite Disney Channel shows.
Bam!
Sweet! All new episodes of Phineas and Ferb.
Join us in the fun.
Good Luck, Charlie.
Yes!
And the all-new Disney Channel original movie, Let It Shine.
It's about the music. It's what I'm good at.
All on Disney Channel.
Into the future.
Have you heard the news? There's a new way to save money and you're looking right at it. Your TV. Put down the remote, pick up the phone, and call Dish. Prices start at just $19.99 a month. Let's watch TV. Call Dish now.
Discover fun for the whole family at the Dinosaur Place in Oakdale, Connecticut, in the heart of Mystic Country. Come face to face with over 30 life-size dinosaurs. Find adventures in a real maze. See an erupting volcano, then cool off in the region's largest splash pad. The fun never stops at the Dinosaur Place, both outdoors and indoors. Dig for gemstones in the jackpot mine. Pan for gold and keep what you find. So much to do, so much to see. Season passes now available. I'm back in the kitchen again. Excuse me, during the month of May, Countdown and Cupcakes is a fun way for celiac and gluten-sensitive patients to celebrate being gluten-free. It's sponsored by the American Celiac Disease Alliance. Today I'm with Chef Robert Landolfi, and he's going to share a recipe for gluten-free Kahlua, yes, Kahlua cupcakes with chocolate frosting. And somehow Teresa and we flipped the coin, and oh well, we lost the coin. All right, and you're also an author of 2 great cookbooks, Gluten-Free Every Day and Quick Fix Gluten-Free. Robert, thanks a lot for coming. Thank you. What was it that happened in your life that really made you want to get involved with the whole gluten-free thing? Well, my wife was diagnosed in the year 2000. And so she's been gluten-free for 12 years. And so what I did was, besides from write a couple books and doing cooking classes and just spreading the word of the importance of, the gluten-free diet for those who are diagnosed with celiac disease, what I wanted to do here is this is all part of the American Celiac Disease Alliance. And what they did is they wanted you to make a cupcake for every year that you were gluten-free. Okay. So what I did was I made 12 cupcakes for each year that my wife was diagnosed gluten-free. Okay. The big one here. I went down to one of our pastry chefs. She's a French pastry chef, Megan Lafreniere.
Ooh, Lafreniere.
Oh, yes, and she created this beautiful
Gorgeous cupcake, all edible, gluten-free.
Really?
Yep, and the reason we put the 10 on it, that's for the 10 years that we've offered gluten-free cuisine at the University of Connecticut.
I love it. All right, let's cook.
All right,
What
let's
are we
do
doing
it
today?
This is what we're going to do. We're going to start off right here with the dry ingredients. This is a all-purpose gluten-free flour, blended usually brown rice, white rice, corn, etc.
Put that right in
Put a little bit of sugar in there.
Gotcha.
I'm going to have you mix that. You know how to use one of these?
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
okay,
come on.
I don't know. I don't have
Teresa
the directions.
taught me. Okay.
A little bit of cocoa powder.
Okay, cocoa powder.
A little bit of baking powder.
Baking powder.
And baking soda.
Baking soda.
Perfect. All right, so we get our dry ingredients together, and then you can jump right over here, and I'm going to have you whisk together our... No, you're doing it.
I thought you jumped over.
I'm putting you to
Go ahead,
work.
what am I doing?
Okay? I'm on break. Eggs.
Put the eggs in there? Okay, I'll whip them.
Okay.
All right.
Now, this is interesting. What I'm doing is, you'll notice we're not using butter.
Okay.
I'm actually using light mayonnaise.
Nice.
So what we're doing here is we're keeping the fat and calories down on this, and they're
Gotcha.
still going to be rich and chocolatey.
Okay.
Okay, so whisk that up.
Okay.
I'm putting a little bit of vanilla in there.
Okay.
A little bit of Kahlua.
Ooh, that smells good.
And then just a touch of water to kind of thin it out a little bit.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, it does.
All right,
Oh,
perfect.
now I can see it.
All right.
Okay.
Then we're going to take our dry ingredients right into our wet ingredients.
I keep going?
You're doing good.
Okay, good. Teresa, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You're doing all right.
She'll
If we
be
need
so
help,
proud
we'll
of me.
call her over here.
Yeah, she's upstairs. Okay.
All right.
Oops, get a little bit of... Oh, now it's getting tricky again. I'm
okay,
sorry.
that's okay.
Am I doing this okay?
Yep, just mix that right together.
You want to get in there?
No, you're doing
I'm
good.
doing okay?
You're doing good.
All
You're
right,
doing good. Just get all the dry ingredients from the outside to the middle.
All right. Okay.
That's perfect. Look at
Beautiful.
that. Look at that.
Just like
You're a
Mama
professional.
Buckaroo
You're a
used to do.
professional.
Okay, here we go.
All right, that's perfect right there.
Okay,
And what's
there you
nice about this recipe, again, is we didn't need a blender, we didn't need the cream together, any butter, sugar, anything like that. Then what we're going to do is I'm taking an ice cream scoop, and you can go right in. You just drink my Kahlua?
No, is that what that was?
Oh, no. All right, it's going to be one of those type of segments. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to scoop the chocolate right into our muffin tins.
Oh, okay.
And then what we do is, after you scoop them in, you put them in a 350-degree oven.
350?
For about 15 to 20 minutes.
That's all?
Yep, that's all it takes.
You preheat the oven, of course.
Preheat the oven, of course.
Okay.
And then they come out just like this.
Yeah.
Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to decorate.
Okay.
All right, so come on over here. You ever used a pastry bag before?
Yes, I have.
All right, what you want to do is grab it on the top with the one hand.
Right.
So you're going to squeeze with your right hand.
Yeah.
And you're going to actually, here, we'll do a contest.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Go.
Start on the outside, and just go right down.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, you're faster than I am. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, that's cool. You know,
Okay,
it's creative.
okay,
You know,
good,
that's
good.
your style.
All right.
And then what you want to do is pick your favorite toppings. And what I did here is I have colored sprinkles, chocolate sprinkles, coconut, Butterfingers, whatever you want, mint chips.
All right, I'll mix them up. Tell us about your upcoming classes you got going on.
What I'm doing is I have next Saturday, I'm actually doing a cooking class at the Silo Cooking School in New Milford, Connecticut.
Beautiful.
And then I actually have another cooking class at the University of Connecticut this July.
Nice.
So if you're interested in learning the intricacies of gluten-free cooking, I'm there for you.
All right, well, they're lining up already to eat these things. I got to tell you, this is incredible. And it's all gluten-free.
It's all gluten-free. You know, this one right here, what we'll do is we'll cut it in half. You can have half, and Teresa can have the other half.
Oh, man.
All right, there you go.
Oh, man, I got to tell you, this is fantastic. Now, I'm just going to, now this is the chocolate over here.
That's the chocolate.
Okay,
now, what's really nice about this is if you're ever having a dinner party, you could set something up like this for adults, and the adults will go crazy.
Oh, man.
They'll act like kids. They love people love
cupcakes
to
are out of
decorate.
control. That's the biggest thing now. There's
It's hot
cupcake
right now.
parties.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
So
if you
have
like
fun
this,
with it.
if you like this recipe, go to WTNH.com and click on the Connecticut Style link, and we'll hook you right up. We're going to eat these in just a little bit. Robert, you are the best.
Hey,
it's
thank
all
you.
for a great cause, and hope your wife is doing really well.
wonderful. Thank you.
All right. All right, coming up next, meet my TV star finalist Samantha McKelvey when Connecticut Style returns.
When you jump into my e-pit at mybobs.com, you'll be blown away by the untouchable values. And come back often because it's always changing. Brand new, factory wrap furniture that I've discontinued or overstocked at a fraction of my regular price.
If these legs could talk, they'd say, you're not just a mother, you're an airplane, a space shuttle, a vehicle of her limitless imagination. But like any good vehicle, everything needs to run smoothly, especially your legs.
Varicose and spider veins can be uncomfortable and get between you and those you love. Plus, they get worse if untreated. So call Vein Clinics of America or visit veinclinics.com.
Listen to your legs. There's a lot riding on them.
I'm News 8 traffic reporter Teresa LaBarbera.
And I'm Lou Kersenix from McDermott Chevrolet, here to remind you of the dangers of distracted driving.
It's a serious issue and we need your help to spread the word and help save lives.
McDermott Chevrolet encourages you to tell 8 friends texting and driving don't mix.
Join our movement and take the pledge.
Wait to text.
Wait to Text is sponsored by McDermott Chevrolet. Don't settle for less. And these supporting sponsors.
Pick from 8 queen beds at only $299 each. Some solid mahogany, some with underbed storage. Don't pay $1,000 or more elsewhere. Jump into my e-pit now at mybobs.com. Quantities are limited. When they're gone, they're gone.
Okay, so there are 9 finalists left in the MyTV 9-Star contest. You can check out the whole process on mytv9star.com or the MyTV 9-Star Facebook page where you could like your favorite contestant. But right now we want to say hello to Samantha McClevey, who joins me now.
Hello.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you. Nice
so you are graduating tomorrow from Southern. Very exciting.
Yes, very
Magna
exciting.
cum laude.
Yes.
What did you major in?
I majored in journalism and psychology, so a little bit of both.
And what do you plan on doing with it, Samantha?
Hopefully, I hope to be on E! News someday. That would be a dream of mine. So
very cool. And tell me a little bit about your experience.
It's been crazy. It's been definitely very exciting. It's been great. I met a lot of awesome people. I met all the finalists last night, and they were all very nice. And everyone's been great. So.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So let's learn a little bit about you, Samantha.
Okay.
Tell us about your hobbies, your interests.
Well, I love to write. You know, anything, basically anything that involves writing, I love to do. I write poetry, short stories. I wrote columns at Southern.
Oh, did you for the newspaper? Or?
Yep. It was mostly advice columns.
Like a Carrie
and stuff
Bradshaw
like that.
column?
Kind of. Yeah, I love her. I love the show. So yeah. So.
Great. All right. So I'm here. I'm reading in my script here a funny story about your dad. He's a police officer.
Yes.
What happened?
Yes. So I'm driving one day with my sister, and my dad likes to play pranks on me all the time. So he told one of his coworkers, pull that car over. But he didn't tell him I was his daughter. He didn't tell him it was a joke. Yeah, so he pulls me over, and I immediately know it's a joke. I'm like, oh, this is a joke. Like, this is my dad. But I didn't realize that his coworker wasn't in on it. So he's like, do you know I pulled you over? And I'm like, haha, very funny.
So he thought you were kind of being obnoxious about the whole
so he thought
thing.
I was being obnoxious, and he's like, excuse me? Like, and it was a big funny thing before he realized who I was.
I'm glad you didn't get in too much trouble then, right?
Yeah, me too, yeah.
All right, so I guess this is an easy one. Why do you want to be the next MyTV 9-Star?
Well, I want to be the next MyTV 9-Star because I love meeting new people, and I love Connecticut, and I'm ready to meet people and just get out there and show everyone what Connecticut's about.
You grew up in Bridgeport, right?
Yes, I did.
Very nice.
Yes.
All right, we're just about out of time, Samantha. I want to wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you.
It's going to be fun.
Thank you.
All right, and we are just about out of time here. We want to thank all of our guests today. Of course, Samantha, Robert Lindolfi, who we're going to try his cupcakes, and of course, everyone else on the show. But most of all, we want to thank you for watching. Make it a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.